There we go. Okay, everyone. Now that we finished Spider-Man 2, and with it being Halloween, of course, I'm going to be playing Alan Wake 2. This really just came out yesterday, and we've been waiting 13 years for this game, because this came out in 2010. I remember, because I was young. I was 7 years old when this game came out. But even at a young age, I loved horror games. I was playing stuff like Resident Evil and Silent Hill on a PlayStation 2. And this game, I remember playing this with my mom on an Xbox 360. I didn't understand any of it back when that happened, but since then I have played the remastered version, and I do remember quite a bit of the story. Specifically, the ending of Alan kind of sacrificing himself for his wife. Freeing his wife, but leaving him trapped in the dark place. Which I think he's still trapped, which is probably where this is going to continue from. This is day warning, of course. It looks good. It even looks good. Let's quality performance. We'll go quality for now. Oh, dang. I do have some cosmetics. I did buy the deluxe edition. Windbreaker? I'll go default now. Sweater. Sawed-off shotgun. Look nice. Of course, you got main boy Alan. Celebrity suit. I think I like the regular one, though. The shotgun, though, was the deluxe edition. Look. Woo. Can't go wrong with a nice looking shotgun. Let's look at the settings first. Always look at settings for games. Okay, those look good. Controls. Graphics. Yeah. Audio. Interface. Text language, English, subtitles. Yep. Speaker name and subtitles. No. Subtitle background. No. Size, normal, large. Signage. Whoa, yeah, nudity sensor, definitely. Twitch does not like nudity, so yeah, let's disable nudity here. Twitch does not like nudity, so we have to turn that on. Wait, it did apply, right? Gotta make sure. I don't want to get, I don't know, banned. I don't think that's right. Suspended, even though I just started. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Because you don't remember what happens at the end of the first game. Basically, after Alan gets control back of his story from the Dark Presence, he rewrites the ending for his story, freeing his wife and saving her, but in the process sacrifice himself and leave him trapped in the dark place. Which I think he's still trapped in right now, but let us see if we can help get him out. Let's do this. Normal mode? It's gonna be fun. We've waited 13 years for this. Hope it's good. It better be good.
To the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Hey, Alan.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
I think it's supposed to be Cauldron Lake.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
That's not creepy at all.
Monsters wear many faces.
Okay then, that's a way to start that off. You okay? I don't know who I'm playing as right now, but I'm glad he's at least wearing pants. Man, it's dark. Let me see if I can do something real quick. I can't see his face. I don't really know. I don't remember all the names of characters besides Alan himself. But to be fair, well, he's Alan. But this is definitely not Alan. You just gonna leave us?
Already gone.
Well, great, thanks. They were a lot of help. I like the sounds I'm hearing. But graphics look real nice. Even if it's very dark, but wait till we actually get ourselves a flashlight. Because that's going to be like the most... and once we get a flashlight, that's going to be the most powerful tool in the entire game. Okay, then. Oh, sh... Okay. Okay. Well, then. What just happened? Did I just get jump scared by a Rorschach test? What was that? Hey? That's a way to start. As we hear voices. That's always fun. We know stillages, huh? Here we go, I can sprint. Well, I guess that's kind of a sprint. Not really. Okay. Our first shadow enemy. And we don't even have a flashlight yet. And it just started raining. Great. It's still hard to see. Here we go. Oh. I think we might need to go another way. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ah, crap. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, come on, come on. I'm dead, aren't I? I tried to see if I could loop around it, but that did not work. Cult of the Tree. We watch the night. Oh, you could hear it cracking through his ribs. Oh, because he ripped out his heart. Indiana Jones style. Yeah, you two might want to leave. My man's looking a little heartless today, huh? That was terrible. I am sorry. That was a terrible pun. It wasn't a pun, it was a joke, but... Well, that's one heck of an intro. Start with a guy getting brutally murdered and his heart ripped out. And there's Cauldron Lake. Alan Wake 2. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Most likely not a coincidence,
Feels like
and
the
that's the
killer's
case.
leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Oh ho ho.
Time to get to work.
The infamous Cauldron Lake. Where it somewhat all began.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Probably farther ahead.
By a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1 invitation. Get to crime scene, find the deputies.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Okay, so we got a more open area now. Cauldron Lake. This is not gonna go well.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Let's go check. What does the map say we're going? We're going a whole different way. Yep. We went the wrong way. It's this way.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're
Oh, here we go.
right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
His face changed like that.
Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
You might want to just... Any witnesses to the
Were
crime?
there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Yeah.
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently
Missing.
outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Well, let's go take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Oh, Fortin. Okay, well. Let's meet with Deputy Fortin.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Dang, what a view. Dang. See the whole lake from here. But for
I need
now,
to think through the facts of the case.
we need to head to the general store. Okay. I hope I'm going the right way. What the heck happened here?
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Okay.
Worth taking another look.
Okay. Color profile. Let's look. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Okay. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in the bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposed to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in chest. Heart missing. Experienced bloating. Victims reported missing in 2010. Other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wound, bloating, bruising on wrist. Wendy Davies. It's a bit hard to see, but teacher, body bloated, large chest, heart removed. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely seeing the similarities here. That just says confidential. Visiting the mine place is not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats. How did I even visit it? Okay, I hit that, okay.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Well, okay then.
The facts are on the board.
Yeah, I've already looked at them. I just want to check out the rest of this place. The mine place. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much else I can interact with besides the map and the board. Can I go out here? No? Can't sprint either. Here we go.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to
Good.
slow you down.
Are you
Fair
thinking
enough,
of
makes sense.
retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
They end up dying before they get to retire. Even I know that old legend. Well, true in some cases, sadly.
Fucking nature. Gives me
Yep.
a headache. There's too much sky.
Too much sky. Did I hear that correctly? Did you say too much sky? Yes, because there's too much sky out here in this nature. Too
Not
much
a bad
sky.
place to get
Come on.
murdered.
Well, that's a morbid thing to say, but okay. I mean, you're not wrong either, but I'd rather it be somewhere
Yeah.
tropical for me.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Of course you do.
Around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on,
Okay.
I'll show you.
Yeah, bring us to the body so we can examine it. Well, we already know what happens. We saw the opening cutscene.
Oh, FBI, huh?
Yep.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Who knows? They might be hiring. Oh, there's a crime scene.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures.
Footprints of different kind.
Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Does it?
Step 1. The body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
No dip, ritualistic. People don't just rip up people's hearts out for nothing, especially on a table like that. So active clues. Just like to placed on the board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidence?
Most likely not. I'm really doing a full-on murder board here. It's got some Here we go. Just golds, okay. Now let's get back and examine the rest. Because there's quite some obvious stuff here, such as the heart.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Then
Inside
open
stab
wound.
Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Mm-hmm. Go back to case board. Yeah, we got quite a few new things here. Let's place into open questions.
Doesn't make sense.
Okay. Is it more for the confidential part then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just need to actually do it at the actual. Okay.
Chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. Well, to be fair, from when we saw the opening cutscene, they seemed like they had to end it early because, well, they got spotted. A little more about victim, a little more about killers. Looks like I got more investigating to do.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Well, yeah.
The victim died here.
No, I would never have guessed. It's a
Someone
tripod.
left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
That tends to be what tripods are
Someone was
for.
drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Do you might want to see if you might be able to find DNA evidence from that? Okay. Heavy blood spatter on table. Does connect more to killer. As for the victim... Oh, these are for later, so not yet on any of those. I do like this. It's like trying to solve a murder. Well, I mean, we are trying to solve a murder, I guess. The footprints. Can I examine these? No? Oh, I just didn't have right angle.
We're here. Multiple killers?
Seems like it could be. Let's both here with killers.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite
Good,
hardy.
good. But we need to learn about our victim. That's the thing that's going to be hard to do, because we don't even know anything about our victim here. Let's look around.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Picnic area.
Got it.
Yeah, see if we can find any more clues. Well, that's a dead end. That's locked.
They really don't want people coming in here.
Don't have any keys. So enough we can do about that. There's a second area. Okay. Let's see if there's any clues here. Fuse false steps. Wash hands. Take a chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay. What the... Okay, we need a code for that.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Wonder what's inside.
I am doing
Looking
work.
for a way to open this thing. A creepy twig sculpture?
Here we go. Finally got a flashlight. Another symbol.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
That's a weird thing to say, but okay. Okay, so 2 upside down triangles. 2 that look like that. 1 up. Okay, this... let's see. I don't know the order, though. That's the issue. We don't know the order. See the symbols. But we don't know the order. That's the main... What the... Another symbol. Okay, we don't know which ones... Okay, if they're ever then maybe it's the twig sculpture ones we need to do, not the red painting ones. Okay, what's this? Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and much more man-made. Intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it's designed and has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And to appeal the button, there in that big house by the lake, preparing, I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano. Lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineer structure, strange machine. Okay, that sounds like ramblings of a madman. But okay. You go with it. Okay, so the red drawings are everywhere. But the twig sculpture is different.
What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Actually, that was kind of good. I appreciate that one, at least. Okay, so... Wait. But they're all the same. Is it all just the same? I need to look. Let's try this. No, okay, it's not all the same. Wait, no, I think I get it. It's not the twigs, it is the red painting ones, but I gotta follow which one it is based on this. So wash your hands, it has to be the one in the bathroom. Checking out a fridge has to be one over at the fridge, and take a nap, one at the bed. So, okay. Bathroom, fridge, bed. Let's look. Start bathroom. There we go. It might be easier for me just to like quickly draw this. Wow, I am still terrible at drawing. Fridge. Aha. Oh, okay, that one's at least a little bit easier. And then last, the bedroom. It says take a nap, so this one's closer to the bed, so it's gotta be this one.
Someone was detected at your front door.
That's just a cat. But that should be the code for this. Let's see if I'm right. I hope I am. Here Here we go. Wait, no, it was opposite, wasn't it? Yeah, opposite. Okay, then it was... Not that one. Where is... There it is. That one and... This one. Boom, got it.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Damn a cat. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Okay, we got ammo. And it looks like healing item? Okay, so that's what was in there. Stash found near. Great, okay. But I'm glad we were able to do that. A fun little puzzle. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to try and look around more.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Oh, we know that name!
I haven't heard a word about him since.
Nightingale, yeah, we know that name.
Nightingale.
From the first game. Robert Nightingale.
You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Robert Nightingale, yeah. Or the clues aren't exactly the most helpful at the moment.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So how happened after he got fired? Yeah, let's ask some
Nightingale
questions.
after the Bureau let him go.
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
There definitely is.
The ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Probably. But it gives us more information to use for the board. So that answers that question.
Ex-FBI. Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Now I can finally use these. The ones we got from these. Here we go. And last one.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready.
Mm-hmm.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from... That's a good question.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
This kind of reminds me of Criminal Minds, if you've ever seen that TV show.
Revelation. Piece it together.
That's very much what this reminds me of. Criminal Minds. Okay. Missing person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Well, okay then.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Like the switch, it goes click.
The switch.
At somebody's home.
The ultimate weapon against the dark presence.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
No, we
Why?
did that. Okay. Came from the lake. But we need more.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Now let's head down to the lake.
Okay.
But you don't know how to head down there.
Way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, we'll follow you to the lake.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's
Wait, what's
not
up
that
here?
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds.
Whoa,
strapped him
didn't
to
mean
a
to break
table,
through.
Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured
Witches.
that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Friday. Mitch told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get a better job to get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Can you kill me? I snuck out last night again, went to a big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do that. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I could find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. Okay. Ooh, batteries. Yeah, those are going to be very helpful once we actually, well, start fighting anything.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Trees can grow big.
Creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Oh! Oh, that's the old lady. I think that's supposed to be the old lady. In the first Alan Wake game, the Dark Presence took the form of this old creepy lady. I think this is supposed to be her. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mystery stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witches whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew to a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. Don't return to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Well, okay then. What's
There's
this?
a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
You never know.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Ah, this
And
must
then there
be
was a page they found. The first
Mountain.
step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were
more than
right.
that.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
And it's
Either
not
reject this
exactly
page.
him watching you, but more of you guys enacting his story. Okay, let's head back to the mine place and continue with the storyboard. Got a few more pieces now. Footprints. And the trail's gone cold, though. There we go. That completes
I
that.
think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Reading the words, these words feel like a message, someone playing a game with them.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling
Weird-looking
beyond the
owl.
threshold. Reading the words,
Is anything supposed to be a bit blurry?
felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
My nose. Okay, well, with those done, next will be the profiling still. The
Found
page.
a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside. The awful truth.
Yeah, because he kept on hunting Alan to get his manuscript.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
I don't think even as FBI you can do a autopsy. I don't think that's something you can actually do. But if you want to go check it out, we can do that.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay. I guess FBI can
See, I think
investigate the
something's been
bodies.
put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy?
Not even
Projecting
close.
their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
I went the wrong way. I need to take a left.
Win.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Till they realize the page they read, they're living out the story.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
The story is what's being written first, not the events.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay, thank you. Shortcut key. Okay, up the hill.
Thanks.
Which way? That's the wrong one.
Drive to Bright Falls. Bookers.
Oh, I see. Up here.
Right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that
Don't we all?
shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
There we go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much
What's
stuff
this?
this gruesome.
Something up here? What's that?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Okay,
He
we're
hates
all
the
in
only
this
jokes
together.
about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Okay. Manuscript fragments. Wait, what? Oh, over here.
The victim was
No, we already
FBI's.
listened to that. I could do weapon upgrades. Oh, okay, so the pages, I use them for upgrades? That's not what I was expecting. We got 2, but it looks like there's a lot. More bullets, another headshot. Again and again. We're going to need a lot more pages to get those upgrades. Yeah, I just looked at that, okay. Well, now we got those. Let's continue up and get to the parking lot. And then let's get out of here.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Okay. Take a left over here for the parking lot, but it looks like there's also something this way. And I think I see something in a backpack.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Okay. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, there's a lot of reading here. I found my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Can't speak. Next goal, spawn area. Okay. Saw where I decided to change spots and move the mountain a bit. Had to overlook the camp and then the Alaska onion grass. Face of edibles. Also, wild dogs, but they sound wrong. Rabies, what something. Okay. Sounds like they were just trying to study the animals here. Which makes sense. Well, at least we're back to our car.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at...